Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercising my first Human Rights vlog style, and yes, new shirt. I've had this shirt for a few weeks at the moment. This is from the most recent concert that I went to of one of my favorite bands in the world, Extreme, who were touring in honor of the 25th anniversary of their classic Porno Graffiti album, which was released in 1990. That's the album that had More Than Words on it, of course, but it also has a bunch of just about every other track on that album is just fantastic. Listen to that, and check out Extreme if you, for whatever reason, have not. So, on with the show. Now, the other day, I was making a video with my friend Justin, who is the singer and rhythm guitarist in my band Gardens of Acadia, as well as my best friend in real life. I'll link the video in the description if you're interested in watching. It's a video about the Kickstarter we launched. I won't go into too much detail about it. Before we got to work planning this thing out, we had a small discussion about the topic of crowdfunding because for as long as I can remember, crowdfunding, or as the Archfiend and Undertaker Freak 1127 would put it, e-begging! Oh my god! E-begging! For as long as I can remember, it's, for whatever reason, been a really touchy subject on the internet. I'll say right now, I don't have a problem at all with anyone who does crowdfunding. I don't have a problem if someone has a Patreon or anything like that, or if they make a video promoting their crowdfunding campaign. I really don't. As long as it isn't a straight-up scam where the fans aren't given any benefits and the people just run off with the money, it doesn't make sense to have a problem. I've always understood that no one is being forced to donate. People have the option to choose not to. No one really takes it personally if someone chooses not to donate. You aren't hurting the person's feelings or being a bad fan if you don't donate, and they get that. And if people do donate to a crowdfunding campaign, they aren't brainwashed fanboys either. They aren't being brainwashed into donating. I'm sure they know what it is they're donating to if they get around to it. They have the observational and reasoning skills to see your cause is honest and legitimate, and they have some money at their disposal to contribute with. What's wrong with that? Me personally, I'm someone who tries to be careful with money, emphasis on tries. Although my parents are always there to help me if I'm in any sort of financial trouble, I try to keep the big spends to a minimum. This past year, I've spent a lot of money on my current camera, as well as my cabinet, just to name a couple. And I need money for food, gas, my college textbooks, and other such necessities. So I'm not exactly in the best position to be putting money towards helping out someone I follow on YouTube, whether it be The Amazing Atheist, or Boy in a Band, or even Muse Productions. Again, I find nothing morally wrong with asking for donations or advertising a crowdfunding campaign on the internet. I just need money because I'm a broke college student. Honestly, I think crowdfunding is one of the pettiest things to have such an issue with, even for the Archfiend. I know I said in the video I made about him a while back that I found him to be boring and irrelevant these days, and I do still stand by what I said in that video. But looking back, he is one of the pettiest fucking people, and his shtick with e-begging is one of the many reasons I have to support that. I'm not going to explain that any further since I already kind of talked about that already, as well as the fact that this video is not about the Archfiend. Getting back on track, like I was saying before, I find nothing morally objectionable about what Justin and I are doing with our Kickstarter. We're being honest with our intentions, there are benefits, and we aren't being con artists or anything like that. I don't feel dirty or greedy doing this at all, and the fact that there are people out there that take such an issue with something that people have the free will to not take part in is just ridiculous. With all that in mind, if any of you guys who follow my band want to pledge to our Kickstarter, which is linked in the description, that would be greatly appreciated. If you don't want to, hey, that's cool too. Again, I'm not holding you at any gunpoint, and you're not being a bad fan by not donating, but if you do want to help us out, that's awesome. Thank you for watching this video, take care, and have a nice day. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.